Hey, welcome back to the show. I'm Adam,
And I'm Slacker Steve.
and this week we are going to talk about food.
I like food.
Me too. Stuff we like, stuff we don't like, what grosses us out. You know, we always have snacks and stuff on the show, so we decided we'd take a little time out this week. Now let's get, if it's the good, the bad, the ugly, let's get the bad out of the way first. What's something like a dish? I mean, it can be a single ingredient name, but it's something food that just in any way, shape, or form, you cannot deal with it.
I hate this.
Well, for me, it's onions. I hate onions. I can't stand them. I mean, there's a lot of times where like they get cooked down enough I can't tell they're there. Like if they're like minced up, like that does bother me. It's not the taste; it's just the texture. But a lot of times, if I bite into an onion, I hate the texture. Like I can instantly like feel that crunch. I'm like, like it's just some weird. It's probably mostly psychological, but yeah, I hate onions. Like, and people are always like, "Oh, I put in onions in things all the time, and you can't tell, Sarah." I'm like, "Yeah, I can. I'm just polite and don't mention it."
No, that's not. I don't think that's extreme. Like,
Adam's like, "Man, this guy's really passionate about his hate of onions."
no, I'm the same way. Mine is wet bread. Like,
Wet bread.
okay, so like, let's say you get a sandwich and, you got a vinaigrette or whatever kind of sauce, and it's just, they wrap it up and you get it home and it's soaked into the bread.
Oh, it's just all soggy.
And it's just like mush. The bread goes between your fingers like mush.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Oh, dude, the texture of that, I can't. That and like...
Or like dipping it in soup, like you wouldn't be down for that.
That, like, if it's like a hard, like a sourdough or something, that's not too bad because it's just a quick dip and then you just bite it. So it doesn't, like, get mushy. Mm-hmm. And it's the same thing with, like fried chicken, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, like, if that skin on the outside and the breading and stuff is getting all kind of, like, moist.
Moist.
Like, I'll literally scrape it off. Like, I can't. I know that's a weird thing, but texturally to me, that is just, like, I can't. Or, what's the other one? Like, you get, like, you ever have, like, roast beef? It's that same kind of, like, you're biting through a sandwich, and you get that bit of fat, and it's just that texture.
Yeah.
It's that same kind of, like...
Oh yeah, I always like when I'm eating steak or something, like that big old fat piece. It's like get that off. My dad's like, there's a whole bunch of meat still. I'm like, nope, too hard work. I don't want to work that hard to eat.
Yeah, like
no, thank you.
Nope, I can't. Nope, I can't do it.
All right, well let's wash our palates out and let's like focus on some stuff that like we really like. So like name me off a food that you just can eat like every day in a row and you just love.
Okay, so it's this thing my wife makes, right?
Uh-huh.
And obviously she didn't invent it, but I mean, so there's this place that made it, and they stopped making it. So we're like, well, it's pretty easy. We'll just do it ourselves. And what it is, it's just spaghetti noodles, and you pour Alfredo sauce all over them, so white sauce instead of red, and then you mix tricolor cheese tortellini in with that, and add a little more Alfredo sauce. So it's like tricolored cheese tortellini mixed with like spaghetti in Alfredo sauce. And then you put that in a meatloaf pan, right? And you cover it with Parmesan, Asiago. Let the broiler do its job. Pull that thing out. It's so good. I ate that like 3 days in a row.
Damn. Like for me, my go-to food is probably lasagna. Like I'm like Garfield. I hate Mondays and I love lasagna. Like I can eat it all the time. Like those frozen Stouffer's lasagnas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
Oh, my friend. You're going to love this then. Next time I'm going to bring you a piece. We're going to try this on the show sometime. You guys wait. We'll see. You comment, and if you really want to see it, then we'll go through the trouble of doing it. But otherwise, I mean, we're still going to go through the trouble of doing it. You're just not going to get to watch us eat it. Lexi makes a meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
With a lasagna in the middle.
Interesting.
So you put the meat all the way around the sides of the meatloaf pan, right? And then you build your lasagna inside that. And then you cover the top with meat too, like a meatloaf. And then you bake it like a meatloaf and it cooks, right? And when you take it out of the pan, you put it upside down. You put some cheese on the top of that, put it underneath the broiler, add some marinara sauce to the top, and then you cut it like meatloaf. So you've got meatloaf on the outside, and on the inside it's lasagna like that.
That sounds like some crazy fusion shit right there.
It's pretty damn amazing. And I mean, we'll even show you guys how to do it. I'm pretty sure that'd be awesome watching me and Slacker Steve try and put together an inside-out lasagna on the show. But if you guys comment on it, and I mean, right now there's like 20 of you guys watching. Keep watching and commenting, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll even start eating weird stuff on the show.
I mean, I like eating weird stuff anyway, so.
Well, that's really good. That's really good.
I can do it for everybody's benefit as well.
I'm glad that you feel that way. Because
you got something weird right now?
This isn't just a snack. This is a little something I picked up while I was out yesterday.
What do you got?
This is Food Fight, and it's a crunchy tortilla muchacho taco milk chocolate bar. I don't know exactly. I mean, I read the ingredients, and it apparently has some chipotle powder and some tortilla chips, which actually might be pretty good. There's a ketchup and French fry one too, which I did not eat. I gave that to my son, but I did not tell him what it was, and he was not happy.
Well, I like the guy on there. He looks like a really happy taco.
He looks like he looked. I don't know. I kind of looked at it the other way. He's looking at you like, why you gotta eat me? He's got this look on his face like his eyes are narrowing like, I know what you're about to do to me. Like, this is not, you're not a nice man.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Well, alright. This is Food Fight, crunchy tortilla, muchacho taco, milk chocolate. I love chocolate, I love tacos, so.
Have you ever had Mexican hot chocolate?
Oh, I'm sure I have.
Oh, it's good. It's like hot chocolate, but with like a little cinnamon and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Oh.
Have you had any of this yet?
Nope. I've had none.
All right, down the hatch. Tastes like chocolate to me. Oh, there's the flavoring. That's weird. That's weird. It's just like chocolate, and then it like delivers the taco flavor. Like, huh?
And there comes the spice. First, it's just chocolate, and then it's taco flavor.
That's weird.
And then it comes on like you took a mouthful of chili powder.
The chocolate's good. I don't know. I like the concept, but I don't know if the execution was all that. Have you ever had chocolate-covered potato chips? Chocolate-covered potato chips are the bomb. I remember Lay's was like selling them in a bag a while back. And
they were super expensive, too.
Yeah, and I ate them. Like, I kept buying them, but every time I was just like, ugh, I gotta take a mortgage out.
You know what you do next time? Buy your Lay's potato chips, buy your thick ones with the ridges. Put them on a pan in the freezer. And then take that Hershey's shell stuff that turns hard when you put it over your ice cream. And just pour it all over them things and make your own.
Dude, that's too much work. I mean, I'm Slacker Steve.
I bet if that's where I put all the potato chips in the house was in the freezer, though, you'd do it. It'd be your only source of chips.
I don't know. That's tough work. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that, like, I run out of snacks and I don't want to go to the store, so I start eating saltine crackers. So
sorry, that chocolate bar just finished in my mouth.
So, if you had to give it out of 10, like what would you say? I'm gonna say 4. Like, I probably wouldn't buy another one of these.
The spice is really good, though. Dice muy caliente. You know, texturally, I'm gonna give it like a 2 because it was like chocolate mixed with like toenail clippings was the texture. I'm not gonna lie. But flavor-wise, like, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 because I like spicy.
Oh, and I do too.
And I can actually like taste what kind of like I can actually taste the chipotle, like the smoky, like.
It's just like, it felt weird. Like, you eat chocolate, and then suddenly it's an explosion of Chipotle. And it's like, I like that, but not when I'm eating chocolate. It's kind of weird.
Oh, see, I like spicy chocolate. Like, that's... You got to take your peppers, put them in a coffee filter, and then dip them in your hot chocolate and let them steep a little bit. Oh, it's a spicy meatball. And I'm going to eat the rest of this candy bar. This shit's good.
All right. Well, let us know your favorite and least favorite foods down in the comments. And while you're at it, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But for now, I'm Slacker Steve.
Toenails, dude. Toenails.
And he's Adam.
We'll see you next week.
Press like and subscribe, and then go away. Go.
Bye-bye.
See ya.